Welcome back, pop stars. He's Benji.
And he's Rizzo.
And this is Bridgerton Season 3,
Part 1. That?
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Wow.
I was like, what?
We had a great time watching the first episode. If you haven't seen that already, why are you here?
They're like, I don't know. The algorithm brought this one to me first.
We had a very passionate debate, which gets me excited. What did I say on Pride and Prejudice?
Debates.
I said I'm wet and prepped now.
Oh, God. Yeah, you said something like that.
I'm all wet and prepped for the rest of Bridgerton.
I don't think there's much more to say that we didn't say in the first
no,
debate.
not yet. 3, 2, 1, engage.
You are unperturbed by what Lady Whistledown has written? That she thinks I am afraid of choosing a diamond? I hear my choice last year, Miss Edwina, has made a splendid match abroad.
With the prince? I'd like to hear a little more about that.
I know. She deserves the world.
Yeah, let's get Kate to talk about her sister.
Why not continue with your success? And give Whistledown exactly what she wants. Besides, I've not seen nearly enough from this year's girls. I shall simply choose someone who sparkles. Precisely. My sparkle.
You'd hang somebody if they actually literally sparkled. You'd be like, that's a witch.
Clearly a vampire.
Gentle reader.
Where's your husband?
That fools rush to
Oh,
judge.
he's only gonna
while
come
the
in to make me
wise
cry.
Watch and
Right.
wait. That which some dismiss as common rock, time reveals to be precious stone. A fact the new Baron of Kent and his family are learning this very week.
Oh, so much room for activities.
Boys!
How do you raise a kid whose house you're living in and money you're living off of?
No one touch anything.
I'd be like, I'll touch whatever I want.
Oh,
It's all mine.
Started early.
That's why I couldn't have money growing up.
And this is your bedchamber, Mrs. Mondrich, just opposite Mr. Mondrich's.
Wait, what?
Separate rooms.
Of course.
Why?
That is how it is done.
Where?
What?
I feel like I've seen everybody's using the same rooms.
So, how do we begin? Perhaps there is a book I might read on charm.
Are you saying you want my help after what Lady Whistledown wrote?
Oh, I wrote that before. I mean, she...
Sooner or later, she will be caught, and we shall dance on the day of her demise.
Oh,
Now,
fun.
no more talk of books.
Awkward.
If you are to secure a match, you must engage in real life.
No.
I should like to see your skills as they are first.
Just suppose I can show you.
Not me. Them.
No, maybe she should show you first.
Also, maybe one at a time.
Bear her the embarrassment.
Yeah, but she's comfortable with him, so she can talk to him.
Gentlemen, I believe you know Miss Featherington.
How delightful to see you all. Such splendid weather we are having.
Great
Wow,
job.
That was fantastic.
So good.
And when in doubt, just show off your heaving bosoms.
That always works.
I hear Lord Courtney arrived in town last night.
He did. He is rather handsome and a lover of music, I hear.
Is he perhaps a good match for Francesca?
Lords Petrie and Godwin are both great supporters of the arts as well.
Smooth.
Are they also handsome?
Then you must talk to all three.
It is good to have options.
She's like, I don't want to talk to any of them.
Her Majesty is still seeking her diamond by some other name.
Yeah, the
Nevertheless,
season just
she
started, didn't
desires
it?
To see more.
Does she?
It could be anyone.
Anyone?
Well, we are
Anyone
Bridgerton,
who has
so
already
Probably
made
us.
their debut.
don't worry, Hyacinth.
You'll
Maybe
get your
Netflix won't
season.
cancel this show before you get to it.
There is, I trust, every reason to hope both of you might be presenting the family with an heir.
Mama, how rude.
How rude.
Albion and I are very passionate.
Good. And you?
This tea is
I don't think they are.
bitter.
Never mind the tea.
But give me the tea.
Yes, Mama, we have been familiar with each other.
How often?
Once. On
Once?
our wedding night.
How long has it been?
She went,
Do you think baby simply appear in your womb?
Is she even doing it right?
But I want to be out with my husband showing him off, not in bed. And it flattens my hair.
If you want to beat your sister, you must try harder. Full moon is on the rise. A harbinger of fertility.
so you're not embarrassed to be with him in public, but you definitely don't want to.
She said, I just want to show him off. The sex is not. Oh, he is a rake.
This is Benedict, right? Or is it
No,
Colin?
this is Colin.
Well,
Wonderful.
I forgot that men could just do whatever the hell they wanted.
I know. So what are they?
Actresses?
No, I meant...
Well, from last season, the girl
right.
that Anthony was hooking up with.
Are you quite sure you wish to resume my lessons, of course?
Did she even get a lesson last time?
The truth is, you do not need a lesson.
You agree I am unteachable.
You are very teachable. You simply do not need to be taught.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we first met? I was riding my horse, minding my own business, when I was assaulted by a devilishly yellow head covering.
It was not my fault. The wind blew it clean off my head.
Oh, wind or not, you certainly seemed pleased when I landed in the mud.
Well, you were cute.
I apologize.
And you were so very charming about it, teasing me, and I think I know why. We were children.
So act like we're all children?
Before the self-consciousness of adulthood set in, before we started caring what others think.
Singing with you felt like that.
It is impossible to be in society and not care what others think. Society is entirely composed of the judgment of others.
Yep.
Do you know what I discovered when I was abroad?
What?
Women.
No one knew me. I was entirely freed of being the Colin Bridgerton that Tom knows me to be, which is how I became myself. Once you break free, the world opens up.
It's a little easier as a man, but in this weird hybrid of 19th century values and 21st century understanding, maybe we can make it work, Penelope.
I think so.
What is the one thing in the world that makes you feel most comfortable now, most at ease?
Writing.
There used to be Sunday teas at Bridgerton House. It's one of the few places I could go unchaperoned and truly be myself, but there's no longer a possibility.
What exactly happened?
Oh, I was Lady Whistledown.
What?
I should get back
Well, that was not an answer.
before we are noticed.
I'm gonna need one of these ladies to tell me what's going on.
Wait, why do they have to sleep separate? Can someone please explain that below? Because have everyone else been sleeping separate? Violet's a widow. Daphne and the Duke have been, I mean, they fornicate.
They've been together.
They fuck.
Kate and Anthony have definitely been together. I don't know about sleeping. Maybe,
I know, maybe because we never see them sleeping.
Maybe it's all just conjugal visits. Well, Charlotte and the King, George, they were in separate rooms, but that was for a specific reason.
I have long marveled at your shop through the windows, Madame Delacroix, but it is another pleasure entirely to step inside. Over 30 new gowns, all in desperate need of alteration.
Perhaps you might like to spend some of that new fortune.
I would love
something
to.
more current.
Such an unexpected new face amongst them. I believe it best to show the ton that not everything has changed.
Ooh. Okay, so now they're like in, so they're gonna be in society and all that stuff now.
The dawn feeds on a nouveau, and it gets ill-tempered when it is hungry.
What are their names again?
Girls, I'm so grateful now that Mama has you to absorb her attention. I can delay dealing with suitors at least another year.
I don't want it either.
Maybe longer if you hold
Right?
us well.
Diminishing results as the Bridgertons get younger and younger.
I regret to disappoint you, but the prospect of marriage is the one aspect of the season that I welcome. I'm eager to find a suitable match and be done with it before Mother schemes to get the Queen interested in me.
Perhaps if there are others vying for the Queen's favor,
What?
it will not matter what Mama is scheming. I have some information you might like to know.
We are not going to the market this time. We are going to the Bridgerton drawing room.
But why?
Your next lesson, of course.
But Colin, my mate is outside and Eloise...
Is out for the afternoon at the Modiste.
And the rest of your family?
They're playing cards in the garden. Trust me, not one of them will be leaving that table in the immediate future.
I didn't realize this was
mentioned you were
upstairs.
comfortable at Bridgerton House, so we're going to practice here. We needed a place to be alone. Here, your maid can wait outside.
Why are we gonna be
and
alone?
we can pretend we are at a ball.
If someone
Have
discovers
you
us...
gone mad?
Here, we have the lemonade table,
Ah,
which is
the
where we shall
lemonade
begin.
table.
God damn it.
Yeah, stupid water.
Damn it.
Shall I pretend to flirt with the imaginary cellist?
Me.
You?
I'm the perfect person to practice on. You don't have to be embarrassed. You know me.
That's exactly
The
why I will
perfect
feel even
person to
more
practice.
embarrassed, because I know you.
Flirt with them.
Forgive me,
Show them those feminine wiles.
deep inside, I know I can be clever and amusing, but somehow my character gets lost between my heart and my mouth, and I find myself saying the wrong thing, or more likely, nothing at all.
Imagine what you would want to say to me if I were a suitor, without concerning yourself.
Wonder how
with
this is
how
gonna
I might
go.
Receive it.
You kind of fine.
I want to bend you over and show you the 52 states.
What?
Yeah, it's a phrase.
50 states.
The most remarkable shade of blue.
Your eyes.
Yet somehow they shine even brighter when you are kind.
That was oddly specific.
I might say something like that if you were a suitor.
Well, that was rather direct.
I guess she just never made so much as even a compliment.
That's what I'm saying. She's only ever really been like sister.
Whose room is this?
It's the boys' room.
Never been here.
Are you about to inhale Colin's coat? Horny Featherington.
She's just touching
I
things.
declare with great certainty, Paris has some of the most beautiful women in the world. The charming cafes along the Seine at times, and the city is still alone at night.
Oh, she is invading that
moments
privacy.
alone, as my fingers trace
Yeah,
freckles
it's out there for anyone to read.
Or as I watch the way starlight dances across skin, I marvel at how one can feel such intimacy, but also such great distance.
Put it down.
Were you reading that?
I did not mean to.
You did not mean to pick up my journal and read it?
No, I did, but I should not have.
Whatever you read was not meant for another's eye.
Well, don't leave it out.
Damn!
Colin, your hand.
Oh my!
Nothing.
Why did you just straight up go and pick up the glass? Did they not have brooms in the 1900s?
Please.
Well, how did he grab it? He went, ow! Slice.
Whole hand cut. Oh, look how nice she is.
Colin, did you not learn how to pick up glass when you were traveling the world?
Or
You
did
idiot.
she not learn to not pick up glass? How many maids do you have? Call one of them.
Your writing is very good.
Oh, I guess. Oh, well, she knows that he has good writing.
Perhaps we should pause for the day.
But maybe she's never
Does
seen
she know
his
that
real.
already?
Well, yeah, because he writes her.
Oh.
She's
But-
the only one that responds.
Probably
Indeed,
not like
thank you
that,
for the,
though.
No,
Lesson.
probably doesn't wax poetic with her. See, even people, I could see them commenting like, that's an invasion of privacy on Penelope's part. I'm like, this entire culture is an invasion of my womanly privacy. If I can get away with it, I'm doing it.
Girl, get your bag.
There's no rules.
Go read
It's
his
the Wild
shit.
West.
It's not.
As long as I'm
There's
nothing more than a
some
woman
rules.
legs, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, baby.
Stupid.
The bees.
I mean, well, I say read it. Just don't get caught.
Just don't get caught.
Something troubling you?
Yeah.
Penelope was at our house today.
Difficult to know how to act when still I do not know what happened between the two of you.
We simply grew apart.
Seems
Okay,
a little
well
more
then
than
I can bring her to the
Do you
house.
wish for me to cast her out?
No, I didn't wish for her to be friendless, and you might be all she has now. Perhaps just not at the house.
Of course.
How is she?
Penelope?
I mean, I do not need to know details, but I only want to make sure she is not suffering or despondent.
She is neither suffering nor despondent. In fact, she seeks to take a husband.
So unlike her.
Perhaps she has changed.
She's not seeking a husband in you, I hope.
I'm only helping her find one.
You are an eligible suitor. Perhaps the most eligible right now, strangely. It would not look right.
And that is why we're not telling anyone.
It's secret.
Don't be hasty.
Nose touch that you be doing.
Finally, they seem to be putting in some work.
Yes, Your Majesty.
She said, don't get comfy just because I have the Diamond in the Balls season means that I'm giving that title away.
Would you like to take a turn about the room with us?
Oh, a
I
turn
do
about the
enjoy a
room.
good turn.
Crap.
She did not enjoy a good turn.
Shall we greet the Queen? At tea, Lady Danbury mentioned a musically inclined suitor.
Several, I believe.
Let us start with one and see where the evening leads us.
Okay.
She's
Well,
like, I
that's
don't need
fine.
the Queen to tell me I'm fancy. I know that.
Mr. Bridgerton, I've yet to see you on the dance floor.
What say you, brother?
Yes.
Get out there.
Yeah, I'll multiple women, but heaven forbid multiple women flirt with me that I don't want.
Can't do it.
Gross.
That's scary.
Where are your ladies?
I have lost mine
You mean
somewhere in
your
the
daughters?
splendid celestial display.
I sent mine to look for pastries.
Your wife is a pastry, Mr. Finch. Perhaps if you savored her as much as you do food, she would be with child by now.
I think of Prudence as a bonbon. Delicate and oh so agreeable.
Mr. Danforth, you are so pretty. Oh, I shall find them for you.
He is pretty.
Has anyone told you that your mother is rather terrifying?
What's Cheese Guy's name? He's fun.
Cheese guy. You gotta be the cheese guy.
How's your hand?
Much better. Thanks to you.
Gotta
I'm sorry again for
hand
reading
it
your
to you.
writing, but you truly write so well. You make it seem effortless, which is so difficult to do. Would very much like to read more one day, if you would let me.
No, you can't read my stuff.
I will consider it if you speak to at least one lord tonight.
Very well.
I'm already speaking to a lord
And do you
tonight.
suggest?
I gotta hand it to you.
Thanks.
You're clever.
Lord Basilio.
Lord Basilio is a Viscount.
And you are Penelope Featherington. Do not forget that.
He looks scared.
Good evening, Miss Featherington.
Oh, he does.
Lord Basilio, I did not see
Have
you
we
there.
talked to him, though?
No matter. I cultivate reserve these days anyway.
Life is too short for that, is it not?
Oh no, did someone just die in his family?
Oh.
He went quite quickly.
He went very quickly. His dad just died.
Oh my god.
What happened?
His horse recently died.
You are joking.
I am not.
His horse. Oh.
Hey, that's fair.
We shall gallop along.
Dick.
Hey, you
He's
two.
going through
Quit.
something.
Quit.
Quit it.
Horsing around.
Whenever I have a disagreement with an acquaintance, I find the best course of action is simply to pretend they are dead.
She was at my house today.
Whatever for?
Don't.
Colin
Don't.
is helping her look for a husband.
Oh, she is not
used to
the
say we would be
one,
spinsters together.
Eloise.
And that is rather scandalous.
It's crazy because it's like, and I don't like saying this, but like Cressida has a longer neck, like me, and then they keep giving her this long ass hair, so she just kind of walks in the room like,
Whoop.
making her the tallest woman in the room.
She's probably banking on that.
I know this song too, but I can't remember what it is.
I thought it was Staying Alive for a second.
Okay, you are 2 for 2.
No, it's.
Excuse me.
It's like they're using like
They're all
TikTok
songs I know, I just don't.
Now I see why no one came to the bar for so long.
Welcome to the Tom.
I have been up against men in the ring who could have killed me, and yet I somehow find myself more nervous about tonight's program of dancing and socializing.
We're gonna have to.
You look to be enjoying your
listen to
time
the
with the young
songs
lady.
again.
Are you courting?
No. Miss Stowell is lovely, but that was me doing the not resisting bit.
I am not certain Miss Stowell is taking your experiment so casually.
Oh.
One dance and suddenly you have signaled you are available. How are we expected to understand all these society rules
But why
when even
isn't he
someone
available?
born into this world cannot grasp them?
Hey. I grasp just fine.
Do you see those two? It is considered impolite to dance as often as they do with the same partner, but they cannot keep themselves off the floor. Lord and Lady Singer. The rule is you're not supposed to have more than 1 or 2 drinks at these events, and yet they are like that every time. Drunk as fiddlers.
Me at the party.
Do you know what both of these couples have in common?
They are having a great time.
They are married.
They're not
like yourself.
worried.
All these rules are to keep the marriage mart churning. Once you have performed your function, you are free.
Nice. Have fun.
The cello is such a beautiful instrument.
Indeed.
I've got a beautiful.
What music do you most like?
Lately, I have been enjoying Ries. Beethoven's Appassionata. I could listen to it forever.
That is quite expressive.
Easy. Easy peasy.
Do you not think you can feel it in the music?
I can feel something.
I mostly enjoy the chord progressions.
After Eloise's fumbles last season, I am fearful of pushing another daughter too hard, but also fearful that without a push, Francesca will marry the first good enough match.
And never set foot out of her natural sphere. A conundrum,
Fair, why not?
to be sure. Perhaps the best thing you can do is to let her be in her natural sphere then.
Or have her play something.
Come with me.
And she'll be.
Do what Lord Bennett wouldn't allow his daughter to do.
Hi.
And play at the party.
Well, she's actually good.
Now, why do you not stand with your husbands?
Albie and I lay together before we arrived.
Just lower your voice.
See, I was like, they like each other.
Right?
They're cheesy for each other.
What about you?
No, that was the one. They're the
You
cheese
two.
couple.
No.
The one that laid before the party
Yeah,
was
I know.
the other ones.
No, the one who laid before the party, they're the cheese couple.
No, that was her.
I do not enjoy it.
What are you saying?
She, the one in the light purple, is not the cheese couple,
I
right?
know.
She's the one that said I laid with him before.
No, it was the
Go back.
No, I'm not rewinding it. It was the goofy one.
When he inserts himself.
Inserts himself?
Her. She likes her
Inserts
husband.
himself where?
The short one.
Yes.
Yeah, she's not the cheese couple.
She is. I do love a good cheddar in the first season.
Okay.
What on earth do you and Mr. Finch do?
We kiss, and then he makes an odd sound, and then he goes to change his breeches.
his breeches remain on.
Why must I be punished over?
They have not had actual sex.
That's what I was wondering. I don't think I said it out loud, but I was like, do they even know how to do it right? Because obviously we know they don't know things.
Benji. The cheese couple is the dorky-looking guy who loves his wife, not the handsome-looking wife.
We'll see who they end up with.
No, I'm not wrong.
Okay.
I just watched the first season.
Okay, well then I'll trust you.
Does anyone at least have any good gossip?
Oh, no.
Of course.
I cannot think of anything at the moment.
Cressida, working on her redemption arc.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Good evening, Lord Remington.
Miss Featherington, it is a fine evening, is it not?
That is a fancy wheelchair.
Epic.
And it has caused some consternation with your fellow
I
young
think that's
ladies.
just how they looked then, right?
I do not much care for idle gossip.
Truly, I love a bit of gossip. But on days Whistledown is delivered, I sit by the door and read it as soon as it arrives.
Do you? I must admit, I do quite enjoy Whistledown.
It's working.
Good evening.
I recognize this song too.
That is excellent.
Oh.
Jealous. Because he's jealous.
Nice.
Very much.
You certainly did as well.
I don't know the lyrics, obviously, except for the word jealous.
I still get jealous.
Did Cressida finally tell it?
Mr. Bridgerton, we were wondering why an eligible gentleman such as yourself would help a spinster find a husband.
Especially someone who is so beyond hope of success.
So, she did say it?
I guess maybe she said it to her mom. Is that Cressida's mom?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay. Or am I just completely... I don't know what's going on in this season whatsoever.
I cannot wait to know what Lady Whistledown will write about this.
She won't.
Eloise, did you tell anyone of my helping Penelope?
I did not mean...
Which means you did.
I confided in Cressida.
Because you thought you could trust her. Why you were friends with Cressida in place of Penelope, I will never understand.
I have lemonade. I have lemonade in my fridge. I have simply lemonade in my fridge right now.
Well, there you go.
It's so far away right now.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, I was only taking a small pause from the ball.
Because you delight in your endeavors. Someone who performs not for me, but for themselves.
Oh, you tricky dicky.
She's set that up all the way.
Oh my God, Lady Danbury.
She was like, I know what the queen's looking for.
One might say.
Look at that. Another Bridgerton.
God damn it.
But I guess it's really only been, this is only the second Bridgerton. And technically she didn't even name Daphne. Lady Whistledown did, right?
Yeah, but the Bridgertons, they are just the center of freaking attention.
What? Excuse me. Yeah, like they can't stop you.
I do not wish to sleep.
Wish to make more heirs.
And when I do, I will sleep here with my beautiful wife.
They can't stop you. They can't tell you what to do.
You heard Mrs. Kana. That is not how it is done. We cannot.
Yes, we can. We can do whatever we want.
We want.
Well, don't listen to the white guy who's never
We are a married,
had to
noble
I am somehow afraid I will do something wrong and they will take it all away.
Oh.
But everything up until now we have worked for, and
But everything was left to
I
you.
cannot stop thinking, what have we done to earn this?
Nothing. The same as every Viscount and Earl and Baron out there.
I was about to say, nothing. We were born correctly.
But it is ours, so let us enjoy it. No more sleeping in separate bedrooms.
No more old lady Kent clothes.
Wait.
I want to see her first outfit. That's hers. Yeah.
What is her name?
I
don't know either.
Know either of their names. They have titles now, so we should know.
I want to know what you're Googling.
I'm just IMDbing. Who's the black couple?
Because that's what I did not want to do.
Like they're the black couple.
It's like there's nothing wrong with that, but it would feel so pointed to be like, what was
who are those two black people that are together?
By the light of the moon, it is easy if you want to mistake the night as a place of safety. Both Featherington sisters
Hey, look, it is them two.
snuck away early last night with their husbands.
Or they actually get it done right?
Look at them.
Okay, she gave them the full birds and the bees. She was like, this is what has to happen.
One must
she looks
never
great.
forget.
Yeah.
A letter for you, Mum.
Will
Apologies for the disturbance.
Mondrick.
Please alert Mrs. Walsh. We shall be having a visitor.
I don't see his wife right away.
She's having a visitor.
Okay. Guess who? It's the future Mr. Bridgerton.
Penelope Featherington, who was so certain that she would
I want a window seat.
her own, that she had to enlist the help of Mr. Colin Bridgerton.
She had to ruin herself.
This recent scandal will certainly make any further hopes disappear.
If I was Eloise, I'd just be fascinated at how's she gonna write this one?
Wow.
Is this what you wanted to happen?
She really did it.
When you spread gossip about someone, it will inevitably end up in Whistledown. You must know that.
I did not communicate your secret.
Huh.
But I did notice Miss Livingston whispering around the room after hovering nearby. You were rather indiscreet when you told me about Penelope. Perhaps if you were more decided about your former friendship, you would not have felt the need to gossip. I do appreciate your concern about cruelty, but perhaps you should like to find a looking glass, rather than looking at me.
Okay, Cressida, but you know that there was a reason that I thought it was you, okay? Like, don't be all high and mighty.
She can. She's got the hair for it.
She's the highest and
So
mightiest.
It is not true.
I cannot.
I love that everything is ruinous to them. And by I mean, you know, obviously it's ridiculous. Just, hey, this girl's best friend, who is a very eligible bachelor, is helping her find a boyfriend. Fuck her.
How could you be so reckless? This family has already endured so much public scrutiny, and now this. What is foolish is being unreasonable about what you can achieve.
Ooh.
I had thought that when you bought those dresses, it was only for your amusement, not that you earnestly believed you might find a husband in your 3rd year out.
Mom.
I mean, Cressida's been out for 3 years. She's not a spinster, right?
Well, she is, technically.
But she's not
thin spinster.
Finster.
It's not all bad.
There wouldn't be gossip or disbelief if she decided she wanted a husband.
Mama Featherington, you need to be nicer to your daughter.
This author would not be surprised if Miss Featherington should wish to return to her familiar shadows once and for all.
Ooh. Damn, she's throwing herself under the bus. She's wild.
But
for
she
this.
also probably is like, man, forget all of this. I'm just going to ruin myself.
Mr. Bridgerton.
Maybe it's Eloise. Maybe she's like, damn, I guess it really wasn't personal when you threw me under the bus.
I didn't realize you were
like,
chill like that.
You do what you gotta do, girl.
What are you doing here?
Get your bag.
No, it was Colin, obviously. I knew that.
Well, this is
I bribed her to give us a moment alone.
It's not okay.
I had to see how you were. She's beastly to write such things about you.
It's her job to report what everyone is talking about. It would have been suspicious if she had not. In truth, I brought this on myself.
Suspicious? What does that mean?
A sad, stupid girl who believes she might possibly have a chance of love.
You must not say such things.
Perhaps a return to the shadows is for the best. After all, a small taste
Are you writing
of
this
life
right now?
can lead to that most dangerous of emotions.
This is the rest of the article.
Hope. And once hope is lost, a lady may become reckless.
Colin.
Reckless. She's got nothing else to
Can I
lose.
ask you something?
Of course.
Do you kiss me?
Oh.
Penelope.
It would not have to mean anything, but I have never been kissed, and I am not certain I ever will be. I could die tomorrow.
You are not going to die tomorrow.
But I could, and it would kill me.
You would already be dead.
I do not wish to die without ever having been kissed.
Like, Jesus, can you just understand what I'm trying to say right now?
Like, also, I don't think you're gonna die though.
No, that's not the point. I just want to kiss. You don't have to, but it'd be nice.
It'd be nice.
Cute, nice little gentle kiss. Oh. Wow.
Oh,
well,
episode
then.
2. That might be the fastest we've gotten to a.
Well, she's already like, hey, I'm done for.
Oh,
hey. Where are you going? Kissing my friend's kind of fun.
Oh shit. Oh no.
All right, things changed. Okay, I guess I can kind of see where maybe something abrupt like this might have changed things a bit.
Huh, so it means you're understanding that it's easy for us and you to sit here and watch two people and dissect their lives instead of allowing them to live them?
No.
I just think if you have somebody that you don't like and they kiss you, it shouldn't completely change your opinion on them. Like, maybe if that's all it took, maybe you liked them before. Maybe you should have realized that sooner. I'm sorry, I'm just a decisive person, I guess. That's all it is. I guess I'm just more decisive than other people.
Maybe allow yourself to let things grow and you might discover things.
Maybe I'd rather be single.
Fucking sure then, I guess. Yikes. All right.
I guess this is the flip episode where the rest is going to be him slowly realizing there could be a little bit more there.
Yeah, she might have cut that off for herself. That might have been a nice little like, okay, that's it. I got it out of my system.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
No,
I'm never
good.
gonna be loved again.
That was great. Leave him wanting more. You know, he didn't want to go the whole way.
Because then she's gonna feel comfortable with herself moving on, and then he's gonna be like,
what do you mean you don't want anyone? What about me?
It's his right to be hellish. He still gets. I actually hate that song so much.
I still
It's like I do agree with you. It's like you can't just be jealous and not do things about it. You can't just like sit around.
Because he said it's my right to be hellish. I still get jealous. So he's saying he's like gonna be an asshole because he's jealous of her. I've never dissected the song. I was just like, woo.
Anything else we have to say?
Anything else will probably be in the Fable conversation because there's always.
What do you think of Cressida? What are we thinking of Cressida right now? What do we think of her hair? Do we hate her personality more or her hair? Because it seems I hate her hair more than I hate her personality.
Voltaire hair. I'd really like to know more about Voltaire.
If you want to watch this full reaction, it is on Patreon. For $5, we're releasing these weekly. Hopefully we're doing this twice a week. Make sure you're subscribed, sharing this with your friends who are Bridgerton heads, bridge heads, whatever we call them.
Yeah.
Pollinators.
Bridgertons.
Pollinate your friends with us, y'all. Get them wet and prepped for the second part. Yeah. And until next time,
I'm Benji.
And I'm Rizzo.
Sweet dreams, pop stars.
Keep watching.
You're the main one who's got an actual journal that you don't let people touch.
But this is 21st century. Don't fucking read my journal.
This is 21st century. Why do you have a journal? Write it in your notes app.
That's rude.